Boom, our Tusken Raiders out of the package. This guy is sweet. I'm really glad I did get him.
Sean Solo 8.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review. Today from the Star Wars Archive Black Series, we have the Tusken Raider, also known as the Sand People, which that's what we knew him as when I was a kid. But today, everybody calls him the Tusken Raider, and you know what? I've gotten a little bit used to it. In package, he looks sweet. You can see the same image that you would have if you had the original Black Series. Looks like he comes with a few weapons in there. Here is a view of the side of the package. I actually like these archive packagings. On the back, he does come with a short little bio. Feel free to pause and read that. It says 50 years Lucasfilm Ltd on the bottom. And I have opened the rest of this archive wave on the channel, so after this video, you can check those ones out. But without further ado, thanks for checking out today's video, and let's open up the Tusken Raider. Boom, our Tusken Raiders out of the package. This guy is sweet. I'm really glad I did get him. You can see he comes with a pretty cool sniper rifle. He also has two little accessories to hook into his toothpick for the banthas that we saw in The Mandalorian. These guys were sweet. I really hope I can find more of these guys out on the shelf. The detail and the paint on these are just awesome. Highly recommended for any collector. Let's throw him in another pose and see if he can actually look down the sights of that rifle. And here he is, just holding his sniper rifle with two hands. As much as I'd love to see this guy kneeling down, looking down the sights of his rifle, it just isn't going to happen. I tried for probably a couple minutes. There's no way you're going to articulate him this way. And here's our Tusken Raider holding his staff or toothpick above his head like he was attacking Luke Skywalker in A New Hope. But the only downfall I really see on this Tusken Raider is being able to have him sit around a campfire like we saw in The Mandalorian. Overall, this guy's sweet. Let me get him off the turntable and let's take a closer look. I'll show you guys a quick close-up of the accessories that he comes with. He does come with this piece, and he also comes with this piece here, which conveniently plug into the tip of his little toothpick that we have here. You can see when you get it, they don't come assembled at all, and then you can just simply plug it into the top like that. And then, of course, you have a new weapon. So if you had a whole fleet of these guys, they would definitely look different. But the detail on them, I think, is just spot on. He looks super sweet. I definitely love those metal eyes. When I was a little kid, these things were just terrifying. Even for how old this figure is, the detail still just pops out. Look how cool that is. The imagination of George Lucas and his crew putting together everything was just spot on. The rifle, I wish they would come with as much detail as this one did. I wish you would look down the sights of that, but yeah, it just ain't happening. But you can see the detail on the rifle is really, really good. There's lots of different paint in there. I was thinking maybe some of those pieces could have snapped onto this, but no, that's not the case. But overall, that's a really good looking weapon. Our Tusken Raiders little voice activator box, I'm not sure what that is. Let me know in the comments below what this is. But it is part of the mold. It looks like the jacket, well, actually it's connected underneath there, so you're not getting this off. Looks like it's glued in there, so I'm definitely going to be keeping mine on. I'll lift up his arms and show you guys what's underneath though. Looks like very, very little articulation, which is part of the reason why he can't look down the sniper rifle, which is a bummer. But the nice little gold paint on that belt looks super cool. His belt here looks sweet. There's the back, if you're wondering what that looks like. It's nice that they did add some detail in there. So if you did want to customize some of these, they would look really good. His gown is actually sewed together right here at the top. You can see his hands go through. And the detail down into his arms look really great too. Look at that. That looks super cool. This arm is the same. There's a lot of little strings hanging off of my Tusken Raider, but man, doesn't he look sweet? Again, this is definitely the thing of nightmares when you were in the 80s and 70s even. But head articulation, there's barely any movement in this head. He does look up a little bit, actually quite good. Looking down is a different story altogether. His head just bops into that piece right there. He does show a little bit of emotion. Of course, his head does swivel. His arms pop up to about that high. They do rotate 360. He has a single jointed elbow. It looks really cool. He's got an inner hinge, just like the Death Trooper. There's also an inner hinge on this hand. He crunches really good, crunches back really well. Does have a little bit of side to side, and that's where you're gonna get your twist also. This is hard plastic underneath, so it is gonna hinder articulation a little bit, but he does the splits extremely well. There is an upper swivel cut. He kicks up to about there, kicks back to about there. He's got a double jointed knee, which you're not gonna be able to get up all the way. There's a hinge on the boot and a rocker on the back. And there's a look at his legs if you're wondering what his boots look like. But it's pretty cool. I love the little weathering at the end of his cape. Down here on the added paint looks super good. It looks great. Definitely looks like he's been in the desert for a really long time. That's going to wrap up my review of the Tusken Raider. If you want to see any of the other archive figures, I have reviews all on my channel. Thanks for checking out today's video. Check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next one.